All right, here we are.
Yep.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Welcome, Ricardo.
Thank you, Mike.
Always a pleasure to have you back.
Yeah.
We're just going to let the song play for a second, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forgive.
I wish that I could help. I wish I wasn't sick.
I wish I was Tom McDonald. I'd be just like him.
I wish I wasn't sober. I miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives. Now we're older. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't anxious, and I wish I could fast forward. And I wish that I could rewind, but they don't make that controller. I wish the nights were longer, and I wish the days were shorter. And I wish that I could sleep enough to maintain my composure. I feel crazy. I wish that I was normal. I wish that I could kill myself, but also be immortal. Take me to the oracle. I heard that time is borrowed. Can you give me back my yesterdays? I'll give you my tomorrows. Forget all of my morals and just live like I cannot remember sorrow. Before all of the tattoos and the cornrows, I was different, I was happy, I was calmer, I was young and full of hormones. Now I'm wishing for a time machine, I'd step into that portal and be gone.
I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh la la, I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey, ooh la la.
I wish I didn't care about the day that I'd be buried. Used to live like I was ready for it, always in a hurry. Now I'm worried, all my memories are blurry. I'm just barely turning 30, and the voices in my head are trying to hurt me. The choices that I made make me feel dirty. I was 25 or 13, I was smoking with the seniors, drinking beer and getting flirty. Now the Ativan ain't working, I need something even stronger. Give me childhood, my mother and my father and my sister, and a Christmas to make up for all the recent ones I'm missing while I'm touring the country for a living. Give me a hug and a Nintendo and a toy box in the closet. Give me everything I wish I had. Oh wait, I think I got it. I'm a rapper like I always promised them I would accomplish. This is awesome, man. I wish I had a friend to tell. I'd call him, and I wonder if I jump from here, if I'd survive the bottom, and would everyone believe me if I told them I had fallen? I'ma jump.
I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh la la, I must have blown apart a million dandelions.
All right, that was Tom McDonald with I Wish.
Yeah. Good
Our
song.
boy Tom. Anyway, he kind of went through a deal.
Yeah.
I saw he put out a video where like his new song wasn't coming up on iTunes, and he thinks it's because he's an independent artist. And
Yeah.
he's not under a record label. That the
Yeah.
record labels were pressuring Apple, saying, "Hey, how come this dude that is independent, we're greasing your pockets
Yeah.
to promote these certain artists?" And and he's been on the top for a long time.
Yeah.
He was pissed about it though. I mean, he was like, "Fuck you," and he's like,
Yeah.
that was a pretty crazy video. But he's probably right.
Yeah.
I think that makes people mad, I mean, when somebody's playing outside the rules
Yeah.
and succeeding at it. I mean, that's been the cool thing with watching him and Brandon Hart and Nova and those three. They're like the I don't know, kind of like the superheroes of
Yeah.
the music industry right now. But it's cool to see. Anyway, so what's been happening with you, man? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, that just took off.
I mean, we baptized, well, it was like the blessing of Elena this weekend. And
Yeah,
Yeah, it was nice.
yeah,
And then my wife's sister.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like,
That's a tough one, man.
but it makes me laugh that she's like, "Oh, so you work at the Walmart liquor store?" And she's like, "How much do you sell?" Like $2,000 every day. I just laughed at her. I'm like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, I sell that in like an hour on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. 1 hour, $2,000.
Yeah.
Jeez.
During the summer, yeah.
Well, I bet you probably in the wintertime you saw a lot too, though. Everybody around here kind of
Yeah.
gets like depressed,
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's a lot more like the locals, and back in the day, when they actually had like a number of bars, I mean, it'd be a Monday night
Yeah.
and you'd go downtown. I mean, the Dollar would be packed, Irma would be packed. I mean, every place,
Yeah.
with all the locals out. I mean, you know, the snow would be flying, it'd be 28 degrees below zero, and everybody would just be hunkered down at the bar.
Yeah.
But that was before everybody was getting pulled over left and right, you know. And I mean, that's how they. And I think that's how the police station was funded. Those was on the back of DUIs.
Yeah.
Because I know when I was bouncing down there back when they were in the process of, you know, started to talk about this thing, those guys just started sitting at the parking lot and just waiting for anybody that drove out, they were stopping. It was like, and it's like, you can't do that. And I'd tell them, I'd be like, hey, you guys can't do that. This is bullshit. They're marking tires and shit like that. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. And I mean,
no,
you know, of course people shouldn't be, good grief, these things are getting poppy tonight. You know, of course people shouldn't be out,
yeah,
you know, driving under the influence. I mean, of course not. Of course not.
No, but having one or two drinks isn't.
But how do you know if somebody in the vehicles, I mean, how do you know the person driving is not the designated driver and he's been hanging out? I mean, and you stop somebody, and if there's, you know, say you got a guy that's sober behind the wheel and you get 3 drunks, they're going to smell like booze. They've spilled beer on themselves that night. They've spilled whatever. I mean, you know, the smell of alcohol is going to radiate out of the vehicle.
Yep.
And so then you pull the guy out that's just trying to do a good deed and making him out there, you know, doing the walk the line and shit. And, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. No,
I digress. I don't know where that's going. That's it.
But I don't know. It's just funny because she's like, oh, yeah, so you sell like $2,000 in a night. I'm like, in an hour. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, in an hour.
How much of that is cash?
Probably like 20%.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody uses cash anymore. No. I was just curious because I was wondering what you guys had, like, if you had, I'm sure you got a cash drop that you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, like, when I worked at the bank, you know, you had to continuously throughout the day sell your drawer down, and, you know, if you got caught with over a certain amount in your drawer, then you got in trouble.
No, but it's just funny because she's like, oh, yeah, you probably sell a couple $1,000 per day. I was like,
yeah. No, people drink around here too.
Yeah. No,
that's Wyoming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if Mormons drink.
Yeah.
Like we were talking earlier. I mean, the Burlington bar.
No, it's just funny because
it's
just like 100. What the heck?
I know. I don't know what's going on with these things. They're acting weird. They're hot. I don't know if it's because I got these on or did I forget to. What do we got on here? Maybe it's because I got these going here like this. Let's try this.
Maybe.
Let's try that action. How's that? That's a little better.
Yeah, that's better.
That was a little poppy. A little poppy. It was a little poppy tonight. Hopefully the stream's coming through okay.
Yeah.
I know that the one I put out earlier was a little botchy and laggy. You just have to bear with us.
Yeah.
All 3 of our viewers.
It's a learning process.
Yeah. All 3 of you out there, if there are 3. 1 or however, or 0. Hey, you know what, too? You can do. Oh, Jesus Christ. Poppy.
Oh, my God.
You know, that's why you don't hit the like and subscribe button, because it's all poppy and weird. What the hell's going on with this damn thing?
I have no idea.
I've not changed this. I mean, listen to that.
Yeah.
I haven't changed the settings since the last time we. That's what's weird about this thing. I haven't changed a bit of it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll just shut that off and see what that does.
Yeah.
I don't know. See. Good Lord. That's weird. Huh. It's like the thing changes.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, I love the Roadcaster Pro. See, listen to it. I mean, it just totally
crazy.
did a crazy, like, attack. It's like I have to keep it away from myself.
Yeah.
I usually have to talk right into it.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what's going on.
Tonight is like just...
Anyway, I don't know. Hopefully the camera's working.
Oh my God.
It's like as soon as I look that way, it's just, I don't know what's going on here. This is crazy. We might have to take a little hiatus here and come back. As a matter of fact, I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but this microphone situation is just completely fucked up. So I'm going to dial this thing in, and we're going to come back here and give us about 5 minutes. We'll be back. For all 2 of you out there listening, you know, or 1.
It's
or
okay.
Whoever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. But we'll be right back.
Yeah.
We're going to take care of this.